Flooding concerns are slowly starting to ease in northwest Cedar Rapids.
The ice jam that pushed the Cedar River out of its banks is finally breaking apart. Take a look at this video CBS 2 shot earlier today. You can see thousands of pieces of ice floating down the river. Now compare that to this picture taken yesterday. You can't even see the river underneath the large ice chunks. CBS 2's Jason Hackett has been following the developments along the Cedar since yesterday.
He joins us now live in Cedar Rapids with the latest. Jason, still looks pretty icy behind you.
It does, Tiffany, but earlier today people were jumping up and down for joy, and let me show you why. These giant hulking pieces of ice, you can see how small my hand is compared to the size of this ice. Well, it's all flowing downhill, and people in those flooded neighborhoods are hoping that the trend continues.
It's gonna go.
You may call it a beautiful disaster.
It's awe-inspiring, but it's a little worrisome too.
Eleni Herder's family joined the curious crowd as pieces of ice slowly made their way down the Cedar River.
So intriguing. There were so many people out here, and it's just amazing.
Carter, stay over here.
And while the chunks of ice continue to take their breath away, many in nearby flooded neighborhoods are holding their breath.
It's really heartbreaking. I mean, we don't want 2008 to happen again.
And the ice jam has caused flooding to extend into places other than time checks, such as here in Ellis Park. You can see out there in the distance that stop sign is halfway buried underwater. But the slow procession of ice is good news for these areas.
Right now, the slower the better.
Mike Duffy with the city's street operations crew says the snail-like pace of the ice is good.
And that allows then the downstream side to sort of balance and let the water flow through without really going out of its banks.
However, if that pace quickens,
you get a surge, and that raises the elevation of the water on the downstream side, which then does cause some flooding.
There is cautious optimism.
As the ice does go out, there's always the chance again that it could jam up again, and so we're watching that.
They're watching it, and so is everyone else.
You just have to keep an eye on it and pray for the best.
Now, we've gotten a lot of questions from people as to why the city just doesn't blow the ice out of the water with dynamite or something. You can see some of the ice down here on the ground. Well, we spoke to Duffy about that. He says that they've actually considered that, but due to safety concerns and other concerns, they're just going to let Mother Nature take its course. We're covering the corridor in Cedar Rapids. Jason Hackett, CBS 2 News.